However, even if you use different methods than the Peaky Blinders mastermind, you can still benefit from his rules of success. Let them inspire and motivate you on your own journey. 1. Don't let your upbringing hold you back from achieving great things. I'm not a traitor to my class. I'm just an extreme example of what a working man can achieve. There is nothing honorable keeping yourself small to please the society you grew up in. Tommy knows that and gives a fuck about other people's opinions concerning his outrageous dreams. He knows he is meant for more than working in a factory day in, day out, and barely making ends meet. Your upbringing doesn't have to define your future if you don't want it to. As soon as you realize that and take the first step towards a grander life, you've already gone further than most people ever will. You should also be aware that rising up in society doesn't mean you have to hide your roots. Tommy keeps his gypsy roots alive. He's even taught his son the language, so be proud of them and keep the parts of your upbringing that you want to keep because they make you happy and not because others tell you to. 2. Take advantage of unexpected opportunities. Fortune drops something valuable into your lap. You don't just dump it on the bank of the cut. So many people nowadays struggle to adapt to unexpected changes. In their minds, they have this path of their life planned out almost to a T. Go to school, finish school with a good GPA, travel for a year, get into college uni, finish the degree, get a job, get engaged, marry, buy a house. Then, when they suddenly stumble upon an opportunity, for example, a business course or mentor that doesn't align with their current path, they hurriedly ignore it and stay with what's safe. Tommy certainly didn't plan or even expect to find a ton of guns, but he's done very well in squeezing all the benefits out of that opportunity and to think a bit outside the box. An idea can also be an opportunity. Why is it then that only a fraction of people realizes those ideas? Many factors play into that, with the most prominent one being a lack of belief in themselves and too many other limiting beliefs. However, whatever the underlying reason, it still comes down to people not taking advantage of the opportunity that their idea presents. If you have a crazy or even just a small business idea, don't just write it off. Think about it for a while. Take it with you for weeks, months, or even years if necessary. Tommy Shelby always carefully measures his moves, turning down business ideas included. 3. Be patient and well prepared. When you plan something well, there's no need to rush. One of the things that never fails to put me into disbelief is our 21st century society's impatience. Instant gratification is in. Delayed gratification is out. Videos on demand, fast food, Ubers, 24/7 service hotlines, and much more are catering towards a population that wants its needs met ideally the moment they arise. In their blind search for instant and easy gratification, they buy into get-rich schemes and lose weight overnight diets. And when they don't see the results quick enough, they quit and dabble with something else. No wonder they say that most blogs die within the first 6 months. Tommy Shelby knows how to play the long game. He understands that each tiny action is planting a seed that will grow if given enough time and care. And sure enough, as a reward for all his planning and patience, he is reaping the rewards in masses over the year. 4. Don't let people believe they can screw you over. Don't be a people pleaser. The only way to guarantee peace is by making the prospect of war seem hopeless. Many people nowadays, especially women, are people pleasers. I get it. I am guilty of this myself. We always try to be extra polite and don't want to bother others by voicing any extra wishes. So we coat our words with fluff and flattery or even hold our tongue entirely. The hard truth about this behavior is that while it might keep us out of uncomfortable confrontations, it also gets us walked and stamped over repeatedly. I'm sure you can think of at least one instance where some drama could have been avoided by you speaking up sooner or at all. Not only do end up being walked over by others, but they also get encouraged to do so again and again. They'll think, "Oh, she won't mind," because you never complained before. Tommy Shelby knows that you need to make it very clear to others how you expect to be treated. From the get-go, he makes it clear that he won't take people going against him, and he also repeatedly reminds everyone of that by setting clear, brutal boundaries. It's time to set your boundaries as swell, though less bloody. Learn how to speak up and share your opinion and feelings. Stop being afraid to be a bother to waiters, stewardesses, or friends. Those people want to make you happy, so tell them what you need. If they don't like it, it's either their problem or you can compromise afterward. But stand your ground confidently and respectfully first. 5. Master your body language. Walk like a king or like you don't give a fuck who's the king. Body language can make a huge difference. And the fascinating part is that most people don't even consciously notice how someone's body language affects them. Tommy Shelby has mastered his body language. He's very unreactive in most confrontations. He doesn't flinch, fidgets, or scratches himself. All of these are signs of unease and insecurity, and therefore destroy any appearance of dominance you are trying to build. He also looks people directly in the eye and moves in slow and precise manners. He doesn't cross his arms in front of his body as an unconscious move of protection. Overall, Tommy owns every room he steps in and every interaction he has within a few short moments. To do the same, you have to start out by learning the basics of body language. You need to understand what actions are in your favor and which aren't. Then you can practice them in real life, as Tommy Shelby does.